Okay, so it's been about a month since the show aired. Has it calmed down at all for you guys?
I think some of the immediate reaction from social media and people ringing up has calmed down a little bit, but to be fair, it was quite intense in the aftermath, certainly of the last episode 8 with Musharaf.
And how is Musharaf? How's he doing?
Yeah, he's doing really well. He's coming to visit us in school tomorrow. There's a couple of things lined up for him that he's doing here. He's doing really well. He's coping brilliantly with all the recognition and the fame, and he's an absolute whiz on Twitter at the minute. There were a lot of questions, I think, posed by the public on the back of what had gone on in the series. What's happened to so-and-so? Or how's Mr. Steer's leg? Or Mr. Moses, bless him, has he got his love life back on track? And how's Musharaf's stammer? Robbie Joe, what about him? Tom, Bailey, have her eyebrows grown back? And all that sort of stuff. And I think this is an opportunity for them to answer some of those questions, but just show how far the school's come in the 9-10 months since filming took place originally, and how the kids have been able to respond to that. So, yeah, we are looking forward to it.
Let's talk a little bit about Mission Christmas. So, I mean, the aim of the campaign is to make sure no child in West Yorkshire wakes up without a Christmas present on Christmas Day. Why have Thornhill Community Academy got behind the campaign?
Well, I think it's exactly that belief that, you know, it's Christmas, it's a special time of year, you know, and it should be totally irrelevant whether you are rich, for want of a better word, or poor, for want of a better word. You know, you're entitled to have something to wake up to on Christmas morning. I have 3 children of my own, and I'm in a very fortunate position that, you know, my kids get Christmas presents and they appreciate them, and we don't go overboard and buy them massive £500, £600, £700 electronic items. I think it's about valuing giving and receiving and things like that, you know, good old traditional values. But there are, you know, too many people. We could say the same about, you know, a lot of people on Christmas Day go without food. You know, we have the homeless, we have those people. But it's almost a basic human right, isn't it? On Christmas Day, you should be waking up to something. And I think it's something that we can help with in a small way. We're not a very big school. A lot of our kids themselves are not exactly rolling in cash, yet they would expect to wake up on Christmas morning with some of them very lavish gifts and other ones more modest ones. And I think if we can do just a tiny little bit to help that campaign, I think that's a bonus. And I would hate to think that, you know, any child wasn't being able to have at least a little bit of fun and a smile on their face waking up on Christmas morning. So I've started the ball rolling already. I've got together personally a bunch of gifts that we would normally have bought for my own children, and they're not having them. They'll get plenty that we'll be donating to the campaign, and I'm hoping that a lot of my colleagues will get behind that as well. And I think everybody should. It doesn't have to cost a great deal of money. It's just it's often a token. You know, some people spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds on Christmas gifts. So why not spend a £5 to a £10 on something else? Even less if that's all that you've got. I think a lot of our kids. I think charity speaks more in this day and age. You know, in the last 5 or 6 years, charity has become a much bigger thing. There are so many things wrong with the world. There are so many people in disastrous need. We've had what's happened in the Philippines lately. It really has touched everybody's hearts, and what a dire situation that is. People waking up every morning not even to anywhere to live, never mind things to eat and things to do. I think it's important, and kids tend to get behind these sort of campaigns, and they are the ones that are coming to me and my colleagues and saying, we need to do more to help. What are you going to do, Mr. Mitchell, about getting the school involved in campaigns like this? And I think the more we can do, I think the better. And I urge everybody that can provide something to help this campaign to do so.